Hi guys, I wanted to take a moment and talk to you guys a bit about something that has been bugging me for a little bit, and that is third-party CD or game key providers. So basically I want to talk about my experience particularly with CJ's keys and why I would generally avoid going to um, a third-party game provider. Sorry, my room's a little bit messy. I just got home from school, threw my books everywhere. Happens. All right, so right off the bat, I played for the last few months or so. I've been playing Daisy Mod, and a friend of mine, he can't really afford games. We all have we can't buy all the games that we'd like to as gamers. They do add up after a while. So I helped out a friend of mine who needed some help, and I purchased a game through CJ's Keys. Alright, so right off the bat, a few problems. Let me first off say that I have purchased many games from CJ's Keys in the past, and I will never purchase another one again. The first few times were flawless, but this last one was so bad that I just will not buy another one from them. So what happened was I purchased the CD key for Arma 2 combined operations. Generally, when you buy a key from a third-party provider, they will mail you an image of the CD key and you activate it through Steam. This was not the case when I purchased this CD key. Rather than having me copy down the key myself, they had me log in to a prompt that it was a web login for Steam. You log into the account that you want the game to get to. Well, right off the bat, I had to ask my friend for his login credentials, which I did, and then I logged in, and immediately I noticed that there was a problem. When I logged in, it said, warning or error, this gift has already been redeemed. So I said, oh, no big deal, I've dealt with CJ's Keys in the past. I will just simply contact them and email them. And I did. I emailed them and said that there's a problem. I paid for this, and I would like some customer support on the issue. I would like to possibly either get my key or get a refund, depending on what they could do for me. It was, as a result, only $20 for them. A business should not jeopardize customer relations over such a small amount, and as a consumer, it's my right to get what I pay for. So I contacted them very politely, and they didn't get back to me for like a week and a half. Okay, so I was getting a little annoyed at this point, and I play competitively. I play with people frequently, so after a few days I said, you know what, I'll wait and I'll get the refund later. I'll just buy a key for you directly through Steam. So I purchased another key for I think $22 directly through Steam. It was only a few dollars savings. And they finally did get back to me another week after that, and what they asked for was a little bit annoying. They asked for the inventory, a screenshot of the inventory, not cropped at all. In fact, let me pull up the email for you guys right now, because it gets very interesting what they were saying to me. Alright, here we go. Alright, okie dokie. So, I'm pulling up the thread right now on the CJ's Keys support forum. Alrighty. So basically, let's see, check existing requests. Oh, they closed it. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, so they closed my request. So let me explain what happened exactly, because that is just great. I am definitely going to try and get my money back now. So like I said, went to go access it. Error, gift has already been redeemed. So what they wanted was a compiled list of several images. They wanted like 4 different images. They wanted a screenshot of the Steam library, Steam inventory, Steam gifts. They wanted everything. Mind you, this was a gift for someone, and it was known that it was going to be a gift at the time of purchase. So right off the bat, I couldn't really provide that information, and even so, since I had purchased a second copy directly through Steam, it would show up that I had the game in the account, so they had no way of distinguishing if they had provided it for me or if I had purchased it. So what I did was I said, I don't really think that that'll do anything, nor do I have access to that information at this time. Here is the receipt for the copy that I purchased directly through Steam. They said, oh, I'm sorry, that still doesn't work. You need to send me all this stuff. So we went back and forth for a while. I said, it's been now 4 weeks, and as an American citizen, I have the right to file a chargeback if I've paid for goods or services and have not received it. Well, they did the most absurd, outlandish thing I've ever seen a company do before. They threatened to contact the police if I filed a chargeback, and to try. Let me read it to you. I have this one saved. This one's great. Okay. Listen to this. I'm going to read it word for word. This is why I will never buy a CD key from them, and I suggest you guys do not either. Sorry, unless you can provide proof that there is a problem with the code, then I cannot assist you. It is very important that you know that a chargeback is fraud. That's a lie. If this occurs, the action will be treated as fraud, and CJs will report the matter to your local police and always take action to secure a conviction. To speed response time for all of our customers, please only reply if you require further assistance. There is no need for any reply if everything is okay. And then there's a little smiley face at the end. They're threatening to go to the police if the definition of fraud is paying for a good or service and not receiving it. Oh, well, that's one definition. So basically they're saying if I report them for fraud, they're threatening to go to the police and charge me with fraud. It's really an absurd situation, and I just want to give my fellow gamers a heads up. And it is nice to save a buck every now and then, but trust me, you do not want to deal with third-party key providers in general. I mean, they can let you down, and there's very little support. The other thing they wanted to require for me was to contact Steam customer support, and there's a very low chance of getting anyone to respond to that kind of question. So anyway, thought I'd just throw that out there and give my 2 cents on the issue. Bye.